12 rectangular drawings of length 50 cm each are mounted on a wall as shown below. So they are all the same drawings, all right? And mounted means I put onto the wall. And then what happened? The drawings are equal distance apart. Can you see? They are put at distances of 120, all equal distance apart. And these paintings are the same. These drawings are all the same thing, the same size. How wide is the wall from one end to the other end? From one end to one end means the start to the end. Okay. So I have how many rectangular drawing of the length 50 cm? 12. So let's find the total length of the 12 drawings. Total length of 12 drawings equals to 50 cm times 12 equals to 600 cm. Okay, now the gaps. If you want to find the gaps, right? I have 12 drawings. Gaps, if you remember, example like that, this is from A to B. If this is between A and B, and then if I were to add a few, for example, like that, okay, these are the gaps. The gaps are this. These are gaps in between. This is called gaps, okay, which means these are the gaps. These are the gaps. So usually gaps, you need to actually plus 1. For gaps, you must always plus 1. That is the rule. Always the rule. So if I have 12 drawings, so I'm going to have 13 gaps, equals to 13 gaps. Why? Because I plus 1. Understand? It's always like that. It is always like that. If I have 12 lampposts, how many gaps? 13 gaps. If I have 20 lampposts, how many gaps? 21 gaps. Understand? It's always like that. Because if you look at this one, it is mounted from the end to the end. So there will be end. The gap starts at the end already, at the start to the end. If they start this way and then they stop this way, then the gaps is shorter. Can you understand what I'm trying to say? Because they start not at the end of the wall. They start in the middle of the wall. They start in the middle of the wall. Can you see that I start putting the painting over here? I put the painting here. So it is away from the start of the wall, right? This is my start of the wall. This is my start. Away. And then this is my end of the wall. Away. Can you see it's away? That's why I must plus 1. However, if I put the painting from the start here, I put near starting the wall already, I put my painting already. So you cannot add 1. Instead, you will minus 1. Because you're just going to find the middle part. Okay, you must see the logic there. Because I put middle wall, I must consider the wall space there. If I put starting of the wall, I don't need to consider the wall space. Just put at the middle. Okay, okay, you go and digest this at home. Try to digest that. So 13 gaps means 13 times 120 cm. Where do I get that from? Each gap equals to 1560 cm. So the wall is 1560 cm plus the length of the paintings equals to 2160 cm. This is my answer. All right, next one. The last question before we go for a break. Samuel read from page 8 to page 17 of a book. Adam read from page 21 to 30 of the book. Each statement below is either true, false, or not possible to tell from the information given above. Samuel and Adam read an equal number of pages. So if you find out how many pages, so let's say Samuel is 17 minus 8 equals to 9. Must always plus 1. Okay, there will be 10. Because page, you must include the first page. Like just now, like gap like that. Same thing, okay? And then Adam is 30 minus 21 equals to 9 plus 1, 10. So it is true. The sum of all the pages read by each boy is an even number. So if you add up the pages, this one is 8 plus 9 plus 10 plus 11 plus 12, all the way until 17, okay? you are going to get 125. Okay, this one 21 plus 22 plus 23 all the way until you plus your 30, you get 255. And then you can see that they are odd number by the last number there. So this is false. The sum of the page read by Samuel is, what is it? Can't see. Is divisible by 3. So the sum is just now, Samuel is 125, right? So 125 divided by 3. Can you divide? Cannot. There will be remainder. So it is false. Okay. All right. We are. Rina and Taras had saved an equal amount of money at first. Rina spent $180 and Tara saved another $200. In the end, Tara had 3 times as much money as Rina. Find the amount of money each of them had at first. So they have equal numbers. So whatever amount you get is for both of them. Okay. I am going to actually use units method to do this question. Okay, the before and after. To identify the before, change, after. Where is the before information? It is always the first sentence. Listen properly, very important concept here. Okay, this is my before information. The change is when they spend or they save or they throw away, they buy, all that. That is a change. So this is a change because of the keyword given here. Spend and then save. These are all the change keyword. Okay, so I have my before, I have my change. After is the word in the end. So I have, this is my after. Now to identify what to put in. So I know that spent is my change. How much did Rina spend? It's minus. Spent is minus. So this is Rina, minus 180. Tara save another. Save means you add in your money. So it's plus 200. Tara had 3 times, means it's 3 units, as much as Rina is 1 unit. That's my after. Okay, so don't copy down. I don't want you all to copy down. Be easily copy down. Do not do that. You cannot understand if you copy down anything. I want you to listen first. Later, you're going to redo it at home as homework. Okay, now listen first. See how I do this question. Okay, then I'm going to draw out my table. Cut it up into 2 columns because there's 2 girls here. Rina and Tara, before, change, and after. Then make it into 3 rows like that. Put in the information based on what we have in the question. For my before, I do not know anything, right? All I know is Rina equal to Tara, like that only. Then for my change, Rina spent $180. Tara saved another $200. Right? Then in the end or my after, Tara have 3 units and then Rina have 1 unit. Okay, there are blanks. Can you see that there are blanks for their before here? I need to fill it up because I want to find out what at first. I want to find at first, which is my before. So I'm going to go backwards. I'm going to go backwards. So this is actually a working backwards question, but I'm applying the units method. Okay, why is my line? All right. So again, I'm going to go backwards and then I'm going to go backwards. So can you see that this is 1 unit? I point to 1 unit, go up, go up. 3 units, go up. Okay. Now my 180 go up. My 200 go up. Can you see I underline? So I just put in the 200 and then the 180. But take note of this, the minus and the plus. When you go backwards, it's going up, going backwards, right? From the end to the before, from the after to before, you are going opposite. You are going opposite. What should be opposite? The sign. This is a minus, it will become plus. This is a plus, it will become minus, like that. Okay. Now, can you look at the equation that you have here? This is equal to this. Pluck it out, rewrite. 1 unit plus 180 is equal to 3 unit minus 200, like that. Okay, I will put all the units to one side. So equals to 3 unit minus 1 unit equals to 180 plus 200. Can you see that whatever I do here, minus 1 unit and 180 is because of the movement of them. They have to move here, then this one, they have to move over to the other side. So that's why it's opposite, right? Like just now, like what we move. When we move backwards or move anywhere, it's always becoming the opposite sign. Don't copy down, okay? Please don't copy down. This is 380 and then this is 2 units, like this. Okay, so 2 unit represent $380. 1 unit is 380 divided by 2, 190. Then I want to find how much money they have at first. So either you go and find this one or you go and find this one. I want to do this because it's easier. So it's 1 unit plus 180. And 1 unit is 190 plus 180 equals to 370. How much do they have at first? $370. That's my answer. Okay. Kevin, Sam, and Roy have $1,135 all together. Kevin has 260 more than Sam. And then Sam has thrice as much as Roy. How much money does Kevin have? Okay, now where do we start? You know that if I have the comparison between Kevin and Sam is this one. Okay, and then Sam has thrice as much money as Roy. So who do I start off with? I can start off with Sam and Roy first, right? Because Sam has thrice. Thrice means 3 units. As compared, the word as much as tells me that the next person is always 1 unit, comparing them. Sam and Roy. No space. I think I'll bring down a bit. Sam and Roy and then Kevin. Okay, we do this Sam and Roy first. So I know that Roy have 1 unit. Sam have 3 units. Right? Like this, right? Then Kevin has $260 more than Sam. So Kevin will have the same as Sam, but extra 260. Same as Sam, but there is an extra of 260, right? And they have a total of $1,135. This is a comparison model question. Can you see where is the extra? This is the extra, right? Anything on the right is my extra. The left is all equal. Remember, I taught you this last year, P4 level. So what happened to the extra? I take it away. So 1,135 minus 260 equals to 875. This is for how many equal parts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 unit is 875. 1 unit is 875 divided by 7, and I get 125. Now Kevin's money is this much. This is what I want to find, which is actually comprises of 3 unit and then with the 260. So 3 unit is 125 times 3, and then equals to, okay, any calculator, wait. I'm doing this on the spot, so that's why. 125 times 3. 375. Do not stop there because Kevin doesn't have 375. He has plus 260. And he has $635. Take note of the answer. 635. What concept? Comparison model. Okay? At a stall, eggs are packed in a cartons that hold 6 eggs or 10 eggs. There are 4 times as many 6 egg cartons as 10 egg cartons. Means 6 egg cartons, there are more. There are 4 times as many as your 10. There are 1,360 eggs altogether. How many 6 egg cartons are there? Okay, so let's find in one set. One set means the egg carton, the 6 egg carton, and the 10 egg carton. So remember, the 6 egg carton got 4 times or 4 units. This one is 1 unit only, like that. Okay, so in one set, you have to comprise of this one and this one. So let's find the number of eggs in one set equal to. So you have 4 times of the 6 carton egg plus 1 time of the 10 carton egg, right? I have 34. I have a total of 1360 eggs. Now I want to find how many sets or how many group. Number of sets equals to, you take your total 1360 eggs divided, this is also eggs, divided by 34 eggs, you are going to get 40 sets. Okay, now I want to focus on my 6 carton egg only because this is 6 carton egg. It is 4 units, right? So what you're going to do is number of 6 egg carton, 6 carton egg. 6 egg cartons equals to 40, this one times this one times 6 equals to 40 times, not 6. I want the carton, not the egg. I also confused. The cartons is this one, 4 units times 4, 160. There you go, 160. Okay, it is 6 egg cartons. I keep on mispronouncing. It is 6 egg carton, not 6 carton eggs. It's different. 6 carton eggs means the number of eggs. 6 egg cartons means the number of cartons. Okay, that's what the question one. Right? So what kind of concept is this? The grouping again. This is the grouping. Equal grouping. Okay, concept. Assumption. This is assumption concept. Assumption. Yu-Jie bought some goldfish and angelfish. Each goldfish cost $10 and each angelfish cost $7. She paid $246 for 30 fishes. How many angelfish did Yu-Jie buy? One way to do this is guess and check. Another way is to use assumption. Okay, so we are going to use assumption. So let's assume, I want to know angelfish, right? So if you want angelfish, you always assume the other item. So the other item is your goldfish. Understand? If you, whatever you want to find, you must assume the opposite item. Okay? So let's assume he bought 30. This one is a number, but all the fishes are goldfish. Let's assume that. Okay, so the goldfish is $10, right? So $10 times 30. So he spent $300 on the goldfish. Okay, so now we want to find how much is the extra. Okay, so the extra amount he paid was 246. He paid a total of 246, but this one is only 300. So you take 300, you minus 246. This one is your assumed total. This one is your actual total. Equals to 54. Okay. Next, you're going to find the difference. This is called the small. Sorry, this is called the big diff. This is called the small diff. The small difference means the difference between angelfish and goldfish equals to, you look at the cost of them. Okay, then you minus $10 minus $7 equals to $3. Okay, so what you're going to do next is you're going to find the big difference. Big diff divided by your small diff to get your answer, which is 54 and 3 divide 18 answer. Okay, so always assume the item that you do not want to find. Then you go and find the difference, the total difference, which I call the big diff. Then the small difference is between the single item, individual item. Then take the big diff divided by small diff, you get answer. It's always like that, assumption concept. Okay. Oh, I didn't record. Okay, never mind. So you take a look at this one. I repeat again, there are patterns here. So you look at your table. So if you look at number of gray crosses, it is +4. Everything is +4. Here +4, then +4. Everything is +4. That's why we have here 9 + 4 + 4. Okay. Then for part 2 here, it is all times 4. Here times 4, 16 times 4. Everything is times table 4. This is times table 4. Okay. And then here, there is a pattern. 1 times 1 is 1, 3 times 3 is 9, 5 times 5 is 25, and so on and so on. So for 5 will be 9 times 9 is 81. So for B, you look at the pattern 20, right? So if you look at the pattern, how many gray crosses are there? You look at this one. So it's 1 + 0 times 4. This is the pattern I'm looking at here. Okay. So in the end up, will be pattern 20 is 1 + 19. 19 means I take the gaps, 20 minus 1 times 4. Okay, we get 77. Then for C, you can see the total number of crosses. I'm looking at this table here. Okay, so pattern 1 means 0 + 1 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. Then pattern number 2 is 1 + 2 is 3. 3 times 3, 9. Now pattern 3 is 2 + 3, 5. 5 + 5 times 5, 25. And then so on. Then I work backwards. Since I have 625, I need to find out what times what give you 625. 25 times 25, your square root. Then you go backwards. So which means 12 + 13 give me 25. So the pattern is 13. Right?